People are blind to the obvious, and they are blind to their blindness. At its core, the purpose of diagnosis is to identify the nature and cause of ADHD in order to determine the most appropriate course of action for treatment, management, and understanding. That is how it should be. But in reality, there are 5 fundamental and catastrophic flaws that render it worthless. Number 1, not examining the organ they are supposed to treat, and therefore not knowing what is happening in the brain. Number 2, not scientific because it doesn't measure anything. Science starts with measuring. If you can't measure it, it is not science. Not natural because nature is analog and not digital. It reduced ADHD to a label. You have it or you don't have it. Imagine that the justice system works this way. You have a room with 9 people and a man with a gun enters the room and kills 5 of them. He is arrested and the judge says to him, "But you are a murderer, you killed 5 people, you go to prison." Imagine the same situation, 9 people in the room and the man kills 4 of them. And the judge says, "You are free to go, you committed no crime." Unfortunately, that is how ADHD diagnosis process works. If you tick 5 out of 9 boxes, you have ADHD. And if you tick 4 boxes, you don't have it. Number 4, subjective, as it is based on perception and interpretation of somebody's behavior, and therefore it is utterly unreliable. If you like someone, you would say he is bold, and if you dislike him, you will call him a bully. Liked becomes passionate, and disliked is hysterical. Confident becomes arrogant. Quick decision maker is impulsive, and so on and on and on. Not clinical, as it doesn't say anything about 2 most important things from the clinical point of view: its cause and brain patterns reflecting the underlying pathophysiology. These 5 catastrophic flaws render the diagnosis of ADHD clinically worthless because it doesn't provide any information about the nature of ADHD and any help with its treatment. The most worrying is that the vast majority of mental health clinicians don't see anything wrong with the current diagnostic process of ADHD, although there is a methodology that can solve all 5 catastrophic flaws of the current ADHD diagnosis, and it's available. It examines and measures the electrical activity of the brain. It is objective and reliable. It reflects the analog nature of the brain activity, and it locates and shows the underlying brain patterns associated with ADHD. It is called QEEG, or quantitative electroencephalography. It is totally harmless and available. If you want to get more answers to your questions, here is the link. Thank you.